Hello, hello, hello. This is Dr. Mike Chua, physical therapist, coming to you live here in Martin, Tennessee. And it's a beautiful weather. I just finished working out. It's kind of cold, chilly this morning, but it's getting better. It's getting sunny. But I have this friend, he kept on sending me messages online in Facebook asking me, "Hey, Michael, how do I move on forward? How do I get better? How do to be like you?" And I said, well, like me, no, I'm just starting on my own. But he kept on asking me, "How do I move forward, Michael?" He's a physical therapist at home and in the Philippines, and now he's here in America trying to make a living, and he doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know how to start. Sometimes in life we're like that. We're stuck. We don't know how to move on forward. We're just cruising around, and we're just a wandering generality and not knowing where to go and what to do next. We know we're going to work, but what are we going to do next? And sometimes I used to feel like that. I was once like him. Three things that we need to do in order for us to move on forward. First, we have to learn how to visualize stuff. If you want to get better and move on forward, if you have a dream, you cannot reach that dream if you don't act on it. And in order for you to get to that dream, you have to do something about it. I saw a quote in Facebook or somewhere in the internet, and it says, in order for you to reach for your dreams, you have to wake up, something like that. But in order for us to move on forward and get our dream, is we have to visualize it. We have to write it down. So I asked that guy, "Hey, do you write down your goals, or do you write down any journal or something?" And he told me, "No, Michael, I have a secretary." "Oh, good for you, you got a secretary." But you have to write something. You got to write down your goals, just like in our patients. In our patients, we ask them, "Hey, what do you want from us? What do you want from physical therapy?" We write down short-term goals. We write down long-term goals. And if we apply that to our lives, we will learn how to move on forward. We will see some progress, because every week or every 2 weeks or every month, we ask those patients, "Hey, have you gotten better?" Same thing with us. If we apply that in our lives and see, "Hey, I'm making progress, and I'm making progress, and I'm making progress." And every time we see progress, you reach towards that long-term goal you want in your life. So you got to write it down, man. You got to write it down. Write down, buy a journal, buy Freedom Journal by John Lee Dumas or Michael Hyatt's Focus Plan or whatever. I don't earn anything from that, but just write down. Get a small notebook, write down your goals. Why? Because even God himself, he asked his disciples, the people in the Bible to write it down. Because if it's just the word of mouth, because just thinking or dreaming, God can give dreams to you and give life to your dreams. But if you don't write it down, if they didn't write it down, the disciples didn't write the Bible down, it's not a living word. Every time you write something down and you see it and you verbalize it, and you hear it, you master that thing. Second thing that you need to do is learn and read books. You got to keep on learning, keep on reading books. I wrote a book about dementia titled Misunderstanding Dementia. I got 2 books in my lineup right now about different books about dementia, 36-hour book. And I asked another speech therapist. I told her, "Hey, what other books I need to read?" And she told me about Lady Butler's book, and it's about dementia too. And I want to learn more about dementia, and I want to teach more about dementia to my patients. And that's what you need to do if you want to get better at something. If you want to reach something on a goal, you got to learn and read the books that is appropriate for your destination or for your goal. If I read about cars, what would that benefit me? I mean, it's good, but I have to focus on something so I could be more proficient and competent and more confident on that goal of mine. So, for example, if you're a therapist wanting to pass the exam, read the books. Read about getting better on test taking exam. Or if you want to be better in manual therapy, read the books about manual therapy. If you want to read about getting better in business, read about business books, not just reading blogs, not just watching TV, not just watching videos like this. Read books. And lastly, you have to find a group or a coach or a mentor that will help you out. If you don't have any positive group that you go to, you'll have a hard time. Because in this life right now, you need to have somebody that will help out, bring out the best in you. I have 2 coaches that works works with me. One is Bert. Every time I call him about business stuff, he would tell me, "Hey man, that will not work," and I will believe him because he's my mentor. And whatever he tells me, I believe him. Second coach that I have is Mr. Dan Miller, and he's the one who's guiding me all throughout this life coaching. He would tell me, "I think, Michael, that's not really good. I think you need to focus more on this. I think you need to do this and that." And he would tell me, email me, and tell me right in my face, "Hey, Michael, I think you need to do this." And that's what you need to do. Find a group, find a mentor, find a church, find somebody that will bring out the best in you. Not somebody that will make fun of you, not somebody that will put you down. Find somebody that will bring out the best in you. Okay? So my challenge for you today, first, is learn how to visualize. Write it down. Second, number 2, learn and read books. Number 3, last but not the least, find a group, find a church that will bring out the best in you. Again, thank you very much. I'll see you later. I'll go back to working out. Bye-bye.